I'm here with Martin Dixon from John Sester's Poultry here at Prahran Market. And, you know, we cook a lot of chicken at home in our lives. You know, we're always looking for the next thing to do with chicken, but I reckon we don't know our way around a chicken as well as we could, and that's why you're here.
Well, it's really simple, really, so let's get into it and have a look.
Okay, so I've asked Marty to come over and show us how to break down a raw chicken, and just, you know, we know about breasts, we know about thighs, but, you know, how do you actually get to them if you've got a whole bird?
Well, it's pretty straightforward, really. There's two key parts, the back end of the bird and we've got the breast.
Okay.
Okay, so how about we break half of it down into pieces and then half into roasting.
Sounds amazing.
All right, so if you look at it this side, you pull the leg out like that, you can see that muscle there.
Yep.
So you just trim straight down there in between the leg, and
Yep.
if you have a look, it opens up like that,
Yep.
and there's nothing there. So you can virtually just follow that around, and once you make that cut, just follow the backbone around like that, and then just break the leg.
Okay.
And it comes out, that joint separates,
Yep.
and just keep following it down like that, and there you go, you've got a Maryland off the bone.
Wow.
That
was
easy.
pretty easy.
Same thing with the breast. First thing you want to do, just feel for the breastbone, so you know which side to cut,
Okay.
right? Straight down
So
and
cutting
along.
on the outside of the breastbone?
Just on the outside, yep, just down the side there.
Yep.
And the breastbone will actually guide you,
Okay.
right? So there you go, you've got the breast there, you can see it, and there's
Yeah.
the tenderloin
Okay.
that's on the bottom of the breast.
Yep.
And just follow it down like that. You can't really go wrong because the bones of the chicken guide you. And just keep going down towards the wing,
Yep.
and there you go, you've got the joint.
Okay.
Cutting chicken's all about finding the joins because that's how it's easy to do, yeah?
Yep.
And then just knife straight through,
Amazing.
and there it is. And the chefs usually just trim the wing off like that, straight through the join,
Okay.
and there's a Kiev cut.
Beautiful.
That's what they call a Kiev cut.
Love it. That's gorgeous.
Very easy,
Okay.
straightforward, nothing complicated, yeah? If you want
Yep.
the skin off, it just comes off like that.
Okay.
Just pulls straight off, and there you've got a skinless breast.
Beautiful.
And if you were to, and there you go,
Okay.
there's just a fillet, exactly the same as that.
Yep. Now they look very different colour, so tell me about that.
So this is a corn-fed chicken.
Okay.
So if you have a look at the yellowness of that, and how white that one is because that's grass-fed, free-range grass-fed,
Okay.
and that's free-range corn-fed chicken there. And you
Amazing.
and absolutely divine. The
Yeah, the
flavour is
flavour.
unbelievable.
Yep.
You can't go wrong with this corn-fed. You can't dry it out. I've
Okay.
never made a mistake. Even if you forget about it in the oven,
Yeah.
you're laughing.
All right, fantastic. All right, so what are we going to do with the other half
So
of this
the other
bird?
half, the back end of the bird will do the same. What we can do is cut straight through there, like that,
Yep.
on a 45. So you can see the breast is attached like that. It comes out like a barrel, and straight through there like that,
Yep.
and just break that. Obviously we'd have two legs there if we
Of
were doing
course,
it,
yep.
just to roast.
Sure.
Yeah, and leave it on the bone,
Yep.
and then straight through the backbone like that. And then you've got like a Maryland on the bone.
Okay, beautiful.
Okay, so you've left the bone in, which is good for roasting because it holds the moisture in the
Sure,
meat a little
when
bit
you're
more.
roasting on the bone. Fantastic.
Okay.
Yep.
And the breast, we do the same, but we just, instead of trimming around, we just straight through the middle of the chicken, like that,
And
and then
again-
usually straight through the middle like that.
Okay, so a great cut for slow cooking, for braising, for just
Absolute-
keeping it moist while you're cooking it.
Absolutely. So if you don't want to roast a whole chicken, or you want to divide it into pieces before
Mm-hmm.
you've cooked it, this is the way to do it.
Yeah, awesome. So can you show us the chicken chop out of this one?
So the chicken chop, yep.
Because that's a cut that I love because it stays nice and flat, but it's something that, you might need to cut it yourself. You don't see it everywhere.
Yeah, absolutely. So the chicken chop, or the chicken steak, isn't it, really? It's you can see on the corn fed, it's really easy to see because they've got the nice yellow fat line. That's the join line there,
Yeah.
and that's actually the thigh there. So
Okay.
if you take the bone out, it's the thigh fillet. So you just cut straight through there, get rid of the drumstick, and that's a chicken chop.
So the chop is just the thigh, the bone-in thigh.
Bone in thigh, that's right. So you can
Alright.
if you just run your knife in like that, just along the bone,
Yep.
like that, and just take that bone out. There's the thigh fillet.
I love it. So people might be thinking, oh, he's got a fancy knife, but tell us about your knife.
$14. So yeah, this knife's just a $14 knife. Doesn't get any cheaper than that. All you have to
Alright.
do is just keep it sharp.
Okay, folks, well, I think you've got no excuse not to get in there and just break down a chicken at home. Thank you so much, Marty, for talking us through it.
Not a problem. Pleasure.
Awesome.